Okay, so I've pressed record. So let's begin. Grab anything you feel like you want to grab, like a blanket or something that makes you feel comfortable. Grab it now, and we'll start by coming into child's pose. So here, press your sit bones back towards your heels. Allow your hips here to feel heavy. Allow your sit bones here to feel heavy. For a morning practice, I really like to reach my arms as far forward as possible. Maybe even taking them out in a slight V shape. And try to pop up onto your fingertips. And then very lightly begin to tone your belly. So when you breathe, and as you breathe, you can really still feel the breath here going into the back of your body. So let's start by taking those few deeper breaths. And with those breaths, feel yourself land in your body, land in the space, land on your mats. Really feel yourself connect to your physical body. And with the breath, begin to explore what your inner life feels right now. And there's never any need to change anything. It's just that moment where you take stock and where you observe as to how you feel. Let's take one more big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And slowly lift yourself up. Come to sit here. Bring your knees here together. Take the hands in prayer in front of your chest and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. So it's just a very light and gentle twist. Press the heels of your hands here together. Really try to open and expand your chest. Draw your belly here really firmly away from your legs. Then inhale, come up through center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. So right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee. And just press your elbow against your knee and your knee back against your elbow. Engage your belly here. And again, draw your belly away from your legs. And then inhale, come up through center. Reverse the hands now behind your back. Puff your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades here towards each other. Again, nice open chest here. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And slowly let's come onto all fours. So come onto your hands and your knees here. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your chest here, lift your sit bones. So we're coming into those cat-cow shapes. Exhale, gently round your spine. Drop your head, drop your neck. Again, inhale, lift your chest, lift your sit bones. Exhale, gently round your spine. Drop your head, drop your neck. Again, inhale. Exhale. Do that one more time, inhale. And then gently exhale. And then come to a neutral spine. Really start to draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. So really connect your core here to your belly. So lift your pelvic floor, draw hip points, rib points towards each other. Now tuck the toes here. And then on your inhale, lift your knees here off the mat. Really root down through your hands. So try to only lift your knees a little bit off the mat. Root down through your hands. Strong legs, strong arms, and strong belly. And then exhale, slowly lower down. So you're just gently waking up your core here. Also arms and legs. Really try to fire all parts of your body now. So inhale, lift your knees here, lift them off the mat, let them hover above the mat. Root down through your hands. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Let's just do that one more time. Inhale, lift your knees, let them come off the mat, just let them hover above the mat. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Root down through your hands. Keep reminding yourself here to breathe. And exhale, slowly lower down. Now walk your hands here forwards. And come into that puppy pose here, where you try and melt your belly and your chest here closer to the floor, but you keep your hips above your knees. And again, you can walk your arms slightly out to the side. Really lift your pelvic floor, draw hip points, rib points towards each other. And then see how much you can melt your belly and your chest here closer to the floor, but keep your belly engaged. And then slowly walk your hands back. Now keep the toes tucked. Sit back onto your heels. Catch your toes here. See if you can spread them out. Get every single toe here to touch the mat. Then turn the palm of your right hand here to face forward. Then reach your right arm all the way up and reach your right arm all the way back. Now inhale again, reach forward and up. Exhale, reach all the way back. So do that 3 more times here, circling in this one direction. And then reach back now, reach all the way back and then all the way forwards. And circle the right arm here through the air. So you're really lubricating that nice shoulder joint here. One more circle in this direction. And lower your right hand down. Switch sides. So turn the palm of your left hand here to face forward. Reach your left arm up. Reach your left arm all the way back. And circle your left arm here through the air. So try to keep your toes tucked for as long as possible. If you feel like you need to come out, you can lean onto the fingertips and briefly take the pressure off. And try to come back. Now switch circles. So reach back first, then all the way forwards. Last circle here. And then slowly come out. Now come back up onto all fours, keeping the toes tucked. Lift your sit bones, lift your tailbone. Come to downward facing dog. Draw your right heel closer to the floor. And just flip your left foot over. And just press the top of your left foot here into the mat. Again, try to really lengthen all sides of your body and open up the top of your left foot. And then switch sides. So flip your right foot over, press the top of your right foot into the mat. Again, draw your left heel here closer to the floor. Root down through the heels of your hands. And then slowly come out. And walk your hands here back. So come into a forward fold at the back of your mat. Separate your knees at least hip distance apart. You can separate them slightly wider if that feels better. Soften your knees here, catch opposite elbows, and just gently sway your upper body side to side. Just focus on your whole upper body here, feeling really nice and heavy. So drop your head, drop your neck, whole upper body is heavy. Gently sway your upper body side to side. Then drop your hands. Now walk your hands again forward. Come back to your downward facing dog. And then here gently start to paddle out your feet. So you're cycling the legs here on the spot. Bending the knees, maybe gently sway the hips side to side. And again, allow your head and neck here to feel slightly heavy. Create space here through all sides of your body. Create space between your shoulder blades. And see if you can iron out all the creases that you may feel running along the back of your body. And again, walk your hands back towards your feet. Come into a forward fold again at the back of your mat. Keeping your feet hip distance apart. This time start to focus on your legs. So lift your kneecaps up, roll the inner thighs back, And feed your belly and your chest here closer to your legs. So you can send the crown of your head here to the floor. Really firmly try to draw your kneecaps up. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. Now walk your hands forwards, but only come about halfway towards the front. So you come into a slightly shorter down dog. And then take your right hand to the outside of your left calf. And you gently bend the right elbow and look underneath your left armpit. Press the balls of your feet down, gently twist. And then switch sides. So lower your right hand down. Take your left hand to the outer right calf. Gently bend the left elbow and look under your right arm here towards the ceiling. And then slowly release your left hand. Walk your hands a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Again, press the heels of your hands down. Come into that nice strong downward facing dog. Lifting the kneecaps up, rolling the inner thighs back. Keep your belly engaged. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then slowly bend your knees and press back to child's pose. So take your bum here back towards your heels. Again, sit bones heavy, tailbone heavy. Really for this moment, just briefly stop. Take a moment again to check in. And as we enter the practice here this morning, allow yourself to awaken to new possibilities. Perhaps you begin to observe that certain connection or neurological pathways are being created in your body, which is a new possibility, which might lead you towards something that is perhaps unexpected. And take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And inhale, lift yourself up. And let's come to sit on the heels. Option again is to come and sit cross-legged if that feels better for you. And if you're sitting on your heels, keep your feet nice and straight. Lift out of your lower back and place the hands here onto the lowest part of your rib cage. And as we've done before, where you really hold your rib cage in your hands, allow the hands to travel up the rib cage and really feel the breath here expand into your hands. Now using your Ujjayi breath, so really allowing yourself to use that sort of fire starting breath, inner fire starting breath. Again, if you want to close your eyes, and exhale everything naturally out right now. Inhale deeply, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And hands slightly higher up your rib cage. So holding your rib cage here in your hands. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And hands on your chest, again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. One hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Now switch your hands around. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Hands on your lap. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Now last one, again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And then release. Now softly open your eyes. Allow the prana life force here to come forward from your eyes. So place your hands, suck the toes, come back to downward facing dog. You're going to come into that nice strong downward facing dog. Check your setup, look at your hands, engage your arms, engage your legs, engage your belly. Then inhale, look here between your hands. And then exhale, step here towards your hands. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Then exhale, fold. And root down here through your feet. Press the floor away. Bring yourself here all the way up to stand. Reach your arms here all the way up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart. And then release your hands. So now coming into our sun salutations. So inhale, float your arms here up. Exhale, slowly fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Then place the hands and come into plank pose. So come into that nice strong plank. Start to fire up your belly again. Root down through your hands. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. Keeping your chest nice and open. Keep your legs here engaged. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto the floor. So land on your belly. Untuck the toes here. Inhale, lift, come up, cobra. So draw the shoulder blades here down your back and really try to feed your chest here through your arms. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Again, inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Now press the floor away, come back to child's pose. So take your bum here back towards your heels. And slowly on your next inhale, round the spine, come into cat stretch. So come onto all fours. And then press back child's pose. Exhale. Again, inhale, round forward, cat stretch. Press back child's pose. Exhale. One last one, round forward, cat stretch. Tuck the toes and press back to downward facing dog. Exhale. And really, again, check your setup. Feel like you're creating space here through all sides of your body. Lifting the kneecaps up, stay connected to your belly. And inhale, look here between your hands. Slowly step here towards your hand. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, slowly fold. Then root down through your feet. Press the floor away. Bring yourself up to stand. Reach up, look up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart. And then release your hands. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Then place the hands and step back to plank pose. So again, shoulders over wrists, tailbone slightly heavy, draw hip points, rib points towards each other. One breath in here. Then exhale, chaturanga, regular chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's just take a few breaths in your downward facing dog. Just notice perhaps that inner heat is starting to rise. Lift your kneecaps up, engage your belly, and really root down through your hands. So inner heat is what we call tapas or Agni. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or maybe float already towards your hands. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Root down here through your feet. Press the floor away. Bring yourself here up to stand. Reach up, lift up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart. And then release your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Place the hands and step back to plank pose. Again, shoulders over wrists. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, raise your right leg high. So just lift your right leg up, supercharge that right leg. Draw hip points, rib points towards each other. Try not to lift your hip here too much. Sometimes it helps just to bend the left knee slightly. And then exhale, slowly draw your right knee in towards your chest, round your spine, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee here down. Gently start to feed your hips here forward. Squeeze the chest here through your arms. Lift your lower belly here. Then inhale, float your arms up. Keep feeding the hips forward. Keep trying to point your tailbone down. Lift your chest up, reach into the fingertips. Inhale. And then exhale, take both hands on the inside of your right foot. And gently start to feed the hips forward, but also walk your hands here forwards. If it's there for you, maybe already land on your elbows. Take just 2 breaths here. And then slowly walk your hands here back. So pop back up onto your hands. Lengthen out your right leg. So now you're coming into that runner's lunge. Square your hips here. Left hip forward, right hip back. Fold over your right leg. Try to send the crown of your head here towards your right foot. Then place your left hand down, plant your right foot, tuck the back toes, and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, and exhale here. And lower your right hand down. Step back to plank or straight into down dog if you want to skip the transition. Or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in. And then that nice cleansing exhale out. Then inhale, raise your left leg high. So lift up your left leg, point, spread the toes, draw your ribs here towards each other. Root down through your hands. Supercharge your left leg, so really strong left leg. Then exhale, slowly draw your left knee in towards your chest, round your spine, step your left foot between your hands. Keep the fingertips here on the floor. Drop your right knee down. Gently feed your hips here forward. Squeeze the chest here through your arms. Lift your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Then inhale, float your arms up. Then feed your hips here forward. Reach into your fingertips. And really drawing your ribs here towards each other. So you're really cinching your waist. Then inhale. Exhale, lower both hands on the inside of your left foot. Option here is to stay on your hands or to maybe walk the hands forwards, or to maybe even lower the elbows down. Let's take 2 breaths here. And then slowly pop back up onto your hands. Lengthen out your left leg, press the heel down, draw the toes up, fold over your left leg. Try to activate all 3 hamstrings now by pressing the heel down, drawing the toes up, and keeping the left knee just slightly bent. And then plant your right hand down and your left foot down. Bend your left knee, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. So in that easy twist here. Inhale here and exhale here. And lower your left hand down. Step back to plank or straight to down dog. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to go cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or maybe floating towards your hands. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Now separate your feet maybe a little bit wider, hip distance apart. Put the big toes here with your middle and index finger. Press the big toes onto your fingers, heels into the mat. And feed your belly and your chest here closer to your legs. Hollow out your belly. Press the big toes onto your fingers, heels into the mat. Then release your toes and press the floor away and slowly bring yourself here up to stand. Reach up, look up. Exhale, drop it back into your heart and then release your hands. So drop the shoulders, take a natural breath. And really notice the bottom of your feet here. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, and look forward. Place the hands, step or float back to plank. And again, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, raise your right leg high. So lift up your right leg, point spread the toes, maybe lift your right hip just slightly, left knee maybe slightly bent, and then draw your right knee in towards your chest, round your spine here, slowly step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. So here, float your arms up. Allow yourself to settle here. Strong left leg, left hip forward, right hip back. We're going to come into a twist where you reach your left hand forward and your right arm all the way back. So try and twist from the base of your belly. Press down through the balls of your feet. And then take both hands in prayer in front of your chest, staying in that twist, and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. So you're able to twist a little bit deeper now. Press your elbow against your knee and your knee back against your elbow. And inhale, come up through center. Then float your arms all the way back up again. Then hands in prayer in front of your chest, and we'll come into warrior 3. So float your left leg here up. Ground your standing foot, connect to your belly, supercharge your left leg. And then slowly step your left foot back to where it came from. Back to crescent lunge. And then exhale, fold out warrior 2. So adjust your feet here. Really line up your right heel with the arch of your back foot. Look over your right hand and then draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Now move forward. Either land your elbow or lower your right hand all the way down and reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, create the space here between your shoulder blades. And see if you can take your left arm up and over your left ear. And feed the right side of your rib cage forward, left side back. Connect to your belly. And then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left hand down, right arm up and over your right ear. Still lifting your lower belly and breathe through into the right side of your rib cage. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, windmill the hands, place them on the mat. Step back to plank or straight to down dog. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to bull cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then inhale, raise your left leg high. So lift up your left leg, point spread the toes, draw your ribs here towards each other. You'll root down through the ball of your right foot, but you can bend your right knee just a little bit. And then draw your left knee in towards your chest, round your spine, step your left foot between your hands, come to crescent lunge. So inhale, float your arms here up. And reach into the fingertips, ground down through the balls of your feet, stay connected to your belly. And begin to come into this twist. So you reach your right arm forward, your left arm back. Strong right leg, twist here from the base of your belly, and bring the hands in prayer in front of your chest, and take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, and lift your chest here up towards your thumbs, draw your belly really firmly away from your legs, expand and open your chest here, and inhale, come back to center, back to crescent lunge, and hands in prayer in front of your chest, come into warrior 3. So slowly float your right leg up. Round your standing foot, connect to your belly. So connecting the belly really helps you stabilize here. And slowly step your right foot back to where it came from. Back to crescent lunge. And then exhale, fold out warrior 2. So line up your left heel here with the arch of your back foot. Really allow yourself again to settle in the center, in the middle. And move forward. Land the left elbow or lower your left hand all the way down. Reach your right arm up. Try to really feed the left side of your rib cage forward, right side back. And take your right arm up and over your right ear. So drawing that nice line from the edge of your foot to the tips of your fingers. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, reverse. Right hand down, left arm up and over your left ear. Keep lifting your lower belly. Keep breathing here into the left side of your rib cage. Then inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, wing your hands, place them on the mat, step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to bull cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. Then inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or float you towards your hands. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Now look at your feet, just make sure that the insides of your feet are parallel with each other. And walk your hands here to the left, but keep your hips square and keep your knees here square. Breathe into the right side body. And walk your hands through the center, over to the other side, and keep your feet square. Root down through your feet. Keep your knees and hips square. Breathe into the left side body. And then come back to the center. Root down here through your feet. Press the floor away. Bring yourself here up to stand. Reach up, look up. Exhale, draw it back into your heart. And then release your hands. So just drop the shoulders. Take a natural breath. Really notice the grounding of your feet. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, look forward. Place the hands, step or float back to plank. And then inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to bull cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then inhale, raise your right leg high, bend your knee, point your toes here behind your back, and begin to level out your shoulders. So try not to drop down into the left shoulder. And then exhale, slowly draw your right knee in towards your chest, round your spine, step your right foot between your hands for warrior 1. So inhale, float your arms here up. Square your hips here, reach into the fingertips. See if you can drop your right hand down and really reach here into the left side of your ribcage, leaning slightly towards the right. And inhale, come back to center, both arms all the way back up again. Then interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades here towards each other. Really try to lift your chest up. Inhale, then exhale, slowly fold. Taking the right shoulder past the inside of the right knee. Take the pinky edge of your hand gently closer to the floor. And inhale, slowly come up. And float your arms all the way back up again, reaching into the fingertips. Then exhale, fold out, warrior two. Press the edges of your feet down. Sink into that right knee. Take your left hand to your left hip. Start to reach all the way forward. We're going to come into half moon from here. Put the weight into your right foot and float your left leg up. If you want to place something underneath the right fingertips, you can. Really try to stack your left hip on top of your right. Maybe release the left arm, reach up towards the ceiling. Supercharge your left leg here. If it's there for you, you might want to bend the left knee and catch your left foot here with your left hand. Press the foot here back against your hand, open your chest. Now from wherever you are, you're going to bend the standing knee and you're going to try and lift yourself up to stand. If you haven't got your left foot, catch your left foot now. Reach into the right arm, lift your chest here, and briefly come into this dancer's pose. So gently press the foot here, back against your hand, keep lifting the chest. And slowly come back to center. Lower your right hand down, step your left foot back, step your right foot back. Come back to plank or down dog. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And then inhale, raise your left leg high. So bend the knee, point the toes behind your back again. Start to level out your hips here, your shoulders here, sorry. Bringing that right shoulder up slightly if you feel it dropping down. Then slowly draw your left knee here in towards your chest, round your spine, step your left foot between your hands. Come into warrior one again. Inhale, float your arms up. So you're trying to square the hips, press the edges of your feet down, drop your left hand, reach into the right side of your rib cage, leaning slightly to the left. And then inhale, left arm all the way back up again, back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Lift your chest up. Inhale, exhale, slowly fold. Taking your left shoulder past the inside of the left knee. Press the edges of your feet down. Gently drop your head, drop your neck. And inhale, slowly come up, back to warrior one. Then exhale, fold out warrior two. And take your right hand to your hips. We're going to come into that half moon from here. Reach your left arm all the way forward. Put the weight into your left foot and slowly float your right leg up. If it's there, reach your right arm up. So you're trying to stack your right hip on top of your left. Supercharge your right leg. You can stay here. Or see if you can bend the right knee, catch your foot here in your hand, press the foot back against your hand, open your chest. Ardha Chandra Chapasana. And then slowly release the foot. Step it back to where it came from. Step your place your right hand down. Step your left foot back, come back to plank or down dog. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up to Bull Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So here, take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. We're going to come into dolphin from here. So maybe take your hands slightly wider and turn your hands slightly out. Now begin to bend your elbows and try and do this as slowly as you possibly can. And then bend the elbows and then see if you can let both elbows land on the mat at the same time. Drop your head and begin to walk your feet as close towards your elbows as possible. Pressing your elbows down, see if you really lift into your shoulders. Try not to let the elbows drift away from each other. And then bend your knees and press back to child's pose. Just a brief moment here. And we'll We'll come back to dolphin. So again, pop up onto your elbows. Have the hands just slightly turning out and try not to let your elbows drift out. Rather take the hands slightly wider. Just to keep your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Again, tuck the toes. Lift your sit bones, tailbone, come to that dolphin shape where you feel like you're diving into the ground, and walk your feet as close towards your elbows as possible with straight legs. So try not to have bent knees. Option to stay here, option to lift your right leg, and an option is also just to gently hop on your left foot. And then slowly bend the knees and press back to child's pose. And slowly come up. One last dolphin. Again, hands maybe slightly out. Keep your elbows shoulder distance apart. Tuck the toes. Lift your sit bones, lift your tailbone. Come to that downward facing dog. Walk your feet slightly closer. Keeping your legs super strong. Pressing the elbows down. Option here is to lift your left leg, or maybe to gently hop on your right foot. And then slowly press back to child's pose. Just take a few breaths here. And inhale, slowly come up. Come to sit on your heels. Interlace your fingers. Press a part of your hands here forward to gently round your spine. So you're rounding your spine all the way back. And then lift your chest up. Come to sit tall. Press the palms of your hands up towards the ceiling. Then release the hands. Interlace your fingers. Just very gently drag your hands away from your bum. Again, still lifting the chest. Then come back to the front, interlace your fingers the opposite way. Again, gently round the spine, press a part of your hands forward. And then inhale, lift your chest up, sit really tall, press the palms of your hands up towards the ceiling. Again, exhale, release. Interlace your fingers behind your back, and gently drag your hands away from your bum, open your chest, big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. And slowly come to sit here, lengthen out both legs, roll the inner thighs here, and maybe walk the flesh away from your bum. Press your heels down, point your toes here up. Inhale, float your arms out, zip up your belly, lift your chest up, exhale, slowly fold. Just let your hands here land wherever they need to land. You might be able to catch your toes. Inhale, lift your chest here. Exhale, slowly fold. Chest forward, top of your head here forward. Eventually here, drop your head. Inhale, slowly come up. Reverse the hands here behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Bend your knees. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. Lift your chest here first and then lift your hips up. Maybe let your head and neck drop all the way back. Try to really lift your bum high. So you have to squeeze your bum just a little bit. Then exhale, slowly lower down. Now lengthen out your right leg and bend your left knee. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Return so your belly lines up with your right foot and fold here over your right leg. Again, top of the head forward. Eventually, maybe here, start to drop your head. Last breath here. And inhale, slowly come up. Just take your left hand now behind you. Take your right arm up, roll onto your left shin, and take the right side of your body up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, and exhale here. Lower both sit bones back down. Just switch sides here. Then lengthen out your left leg, bend your right knee. Place your right foot on the inside of your left leg. Turn so your belly lines up with your left foot. Inhale, exhale, slowly fold. Fold your whole upper body over the left leg. And then chest forward, top of your head here forward. Eventually here, drop your head. One more breath in. And inhale, slowly come up. Take the left hand now, right hand now behind you. Lift your left arm up, roll onto your right shin and feed the left side of your rib cage, left side of your body up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale here. And slowly lower both sit bones back now. Again, reverse the hands behind your back. You can come into that reverse tabletop with bent knees, or keep both legs straight. We press here through your heels. Lift your chest up first. Lift your bum up, and then try to get the big toes here to touch the mat. Or bend the knees, where you repeat that previous tabletop. And again, maybe drop your head, drop your neck. And exhale, slowly lower down. So we're coming to both legs wide, so coming into straddle. So take them as wide as is comfortable for you. Then look at your kneecaps and look at your toes and just make sure that they point up towards the ceiling. Lift and sit tall where you feel like somebody's pulling your sit bones back slightly. Inhale and exhale, slowly start to fold. Again, really try to melt the belly, the chest here closer to the floor. Doesn't really matter if you reach the floor, just try to think of moving forward rather than down. And again, eventually here, drop your head. And inhale, slowly come up. Again, lift yourself up, support the backs of your knees here. Come and lie down on your back. So make your way down onto your back. Press your lower back here down. Come into bridge pose. On the inhale, lift your hips up. Draw your right shoulder and left shoulder here under. Try and interlace your fingers. Press your arms against the mat and then see if you can lift your hips here slightly higher. Then draw hip points, rib points towards each other. Take a full breath here. And then slowly lower all the way back down. So again, press your lower back against the mat. And either repeat bridge pose or come into Urdhva Dhanurasana where you reverse the hands here behind your shoulders. Draw your elbows here in. So if you're not comfortable with this full expression of back bend, then come and repeat the previous pose, bridge pose. Again, on the inhale, set yourself up. And on the exhale, see if you can lift the whole front side of your body up towards the ceiling. Now keep your feet and upper legs here parallel with each other. Draw hip points, rib points here towards each other. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, tuck the chin and slowly go all the way back down. I like to just focus on being, for a brief moment, just being really still. Allowing all those sensations just to gently rush through my body. And draw your knees here into your chest. And just gently rock out your lower back. And gentle rocking side to side. Let's come into happy baby. So catch the soles here of your feet. Stack your ankles here over your knees and just gently draw your knees past your ribcage towards the floor. Again, try not to lift your bum too much. Keep drawing your lower back to the floor. Keep both feet flexed. We'll come into thread the needle. So place your right ankle just above your left knee, thread the needle, take your right hand through the gap between your legs, catch the hamstrings, catch your shin, and gently draw your left knee here towards your chest, rolling out your right hip. And keep both feet, especially keep your right foot flexed. We really protect the integrity of the knee here. And then slowly release your hands. And either uncross your legs or cross your legs fully, where you slide your right thigh over your left. Now keep your knees here together, drop both knees to the left, and just take your right arm out to the side. Keep your right shoulder close to the mat. You might want to place your left hand on top of your right knee. And here, send the breath into the right side of your body. And slowly bring both knees back up again. And we'll switch sides. So thread the needle now on the second side, placing your left hand forward just above the right knee. Thread the needle, taking your left hand through the gap between your legs, and you can catch the hamstrings or shin. Again, focus on your left foot staying flexed and rolling out your left hip. Gently drawing your right knee closer to your chest. And slowly release. And then slide your left thigh over your right. Again, keep your knees hip together. Or uncross the legs if it's too much. This time drop both knees to the right. And take your left arm here out to the side. Keep your left shoulder close to the mat. And breathe into the left side of your ribcage, left side of your body. And slowly bring both knees back into your chest. And keep your knees here together. Give yourself a little bit of a tight squeeze. Take a big deep breath in. Nice exhale out. Come and lie down in Shavasana. Take up as much space as you feel comfortable here. And grab a blanket or grab a pillow or anything you need to get super comfortable. And begin to either soften the gaze again or close your eyes. Allow your physical body here to feel heavy. Letting go of anything you still feel like you might be holding on to. Notice how you feel. See if perhaps there are certain sensations that are completely unique, or if the sensations that you experience right now are completely familiar to you. See if you can, with your breath, drop a little bit deeper. Noticing the support here on the floor and on the earth underneath, and you can really take the support and feel yourself being held by the floor, by the earth underneath. And perhaps you can observe new possibilities, new awakenings, new little neurological pathways that have perhaps been sparked up. Perhaps there are things that are happening in your body or your inner interior world that you've not observed before. Very slowly. Deepen your breath. Gently move hands, fingers, feet, toes. If it feels good, stretch out overhead. Pull one knee into your chest and the other knee into your chest and slowly roll to the right. Stay there for a few breaths. And very slowly, and when you're ready, bring yourself up, come into a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes here closed and place your hands on your knees in your lap. And cover the heart here with your hands or hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Just lift your heart up to your hands, lightly tuck your chin here, bow your head to your heart. Thank you for sharing your energy here with us today. May this practice here inspire your daily life. May we offer this practice to those and to where it is needed the most. May the skin you shed here today feed the soil around you. May you gently remind yourself to keep giving and not to give up. And may we all breathe in the unknown and breathe out peace. A big deep breath into your heart and your hands. Nice exhale out. To all of the hearts. When you are ready, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you all again. Really nice to have done this again this morning.